All right, guys, we have looked at how to log into Genius. We're now going to see how Genius can get us over here to Buzz. Hitting that launch button in Genius is going to open up our Buzz. Your Buzz is going to look a little bit different than mine because of the fact that I have the teacher app open and unable to open a student app. We're going to get started. I want to show you a few basic things about it. First thing we're going to do is open up some language arts. And you can see that here I have a landing page. This is going to be found on language arts, math, science, and social studies. All four of these are going to lead you to the same area. You have my email address that's always available. Classroom website, obviously, is going to take you to the classroom website. And this bottom thing is one of the most important things that we'll be using over and over again, and that's to find our Google Meet. Every Google Meet is going to have the same link. It's going to be open and closed throughout the semester as we need it. I want to start off by showing you what the actual program looks like. If I click on Module 1, you can see that we have different symbols next to it. You're going to be able to see these if you go into the grid view of the different assignments. I will go ahead and tell you that every assignment is turned in, and every assignment I can see the responses back. So make sure your child is doing their absolute best on all activities. All activities reflect on their final grade with the different percentages that is set up for the program. There is one thing that gets a little confusing, and I want to show you what it is. This is the way our science is set up. This is what a little snippet of our science pacing guide, because South Carolina standards are different than the Florida standards of the program that we use. The school or the district had to go through and find the different modules that pertain to our standards. I want you to look down here a little bit further on. You can see where it says Module 2, Heat, and then the number changed to 05. This is because we took it from a different unit, a different grade level, brought it in. So I know when I'm looking at science, by October 2nd, in Module 2, I need to be through 5.4. I'm going to go and show you what that means. 5.4 in science. Go ahead and hit my home screen. Again, yours looks a little bit different than mine. Going down to science. And I want to go to Module 2. And we now see that 5. That 5 is going to bring me up, and I can see my Module 5.03 is light and heat. And that matches up right here with 5.03 being light and heat. This is due by October 2nd. Each one of our subjects has a different pacing guide. Our pacing guide may be a little bit different than other schools. It may be very similar. I paced it out so that all students are going to be able to get through their assignments at a timely manner and give me time to help out when needed. Another thing that I need to show you inside of Buzz, up here for the students, when they go to their homepage, they're going to be able to see announcements. The announcements are things that I send to all students to make sure that students are able to get anything that I decided, hey, I can see that a lot of us are having problems with subtraction with borrowing. We're going to do a quick meet that is not a scheduled meet. So make sure that they're always paying attention to announcements. I'm not going to click into any of my announcements due to the fact that I've already sent some mail to some different students. We also have a clipboard. That is something that I'll explain a little later on. It's not something that we should be using anytime soon. Other than that, that is basically all that you need to be able to do with Buzz. Buzz is a little self-explanatory. I advise you to print out your pacing guide so that your pacing guide can kind of lead your way. Remember what I said about working a little bit ahead, or if you get sick or go on a trip, that pacing guide is just there to make sure that you are pacing yourself to make sure that all of your assignments are finished by this first 9 weeks.